Hey Elliott, what's up? It's Tyler from How Skinny Kids Get Stronger. Basically, this video is a response to my Youth Police Academy, which happened 2 months ago, and I'm here for results. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this video. And obviously, I made this video for a reason, because if I didn't do anything pretty good, I probably wouldn't really be making the video, because I don't like to let people down. I mean, when you got about 79, 80 people wanting to know how I did, might as well make it something good. So I took that into some consideration, during the two PT tests, during the first week and the second week. So I definitely thought of, those 79, 80 people who liked one of the fans' comments saying, like this status if you want to know how this kid does. And that was 2 months ago, so time flies, man. And I missed the academy right now, so. But to start off, my goals for the police academy were basically to get an award 3 years in a row, but not just any award. It had to be like a progression of awards, and I did do that. I pulled it off. I came through at the end. So it's my third one in a row, and I heard from one of the officers there that no one has ever done it before. No one's ever got 3 awards 3 years in a row. So being it's never been done, I'm not gonna sit on the side and watch someone else do it. I'm gonna go do it. That kid out there, he obviously, well, during this whole thing, I was thinking, there's no way any of these kids who came back from last year or the year before, trained every day for this and worked out day and night for this academy to, you know, win an award. Obviously, I was the only one there who did that, and no one knew that. If they probably would have, knew that, you know, they might have stepped up their game a little bit, but that didn't happen this year. But yeah, so basically I said, being it's never been done, I'm gonna go do it. And basically I thought of Arnold Schwarzenegger winning the Mr. Olympia so many times in a row. So I basically thought of that too. And basically how I got my award was, I started, working out once my mom went into the hospital, and I basically did that for some like frustration reasons, and I got to love it. And I started putting my body through it worse and worse every day. One day my shoulders would hurt, one day my chest would hurt, one day, my biceps, triceps, my arms, my forearms would hurt. One day my abs would kill, like I couldn't laugh or any of that. One day my legs would hurt, my calf muscles, all that hurt. So I know what it's like, to go through a little bit of annoyance, I guess, the next day. And I got to like it. And I've been doing it for more than 2 months now, at least, since I'd say around maybe February. I started, just lifting a little bit. My grandpa watched me a little bit, and he's one of the people I owe my award to. And another person is you. I made this video 2 months ago on your wall, and you had some comments on it, that really brought up my spirits, like, yo, wake up, you could do this, you know, you're an athletic kid, you got it, give it all you got. If you don't pull through, work harder next year. No big deal. But, you know, that's not my type of perspective. It's either, you know, you just go all out one year just for one thing instead of thinking about next year. You know, oh, if I don't win, you know, I got next year. You just think, I'm winning an award this year. That's it. So that was my perspective on the whole thing, and I ended up winning an award. But for the, you know, to get ready for everything, you know, I did a lot of crunches, you know, get my abs back in shape and all that. And I did a lot of bench pressing, like really brutal bench pressing stuff. Like this is a month before, like I really killed myself. Literally like almost killed myself. And my chest would have bruises on them, you know, some tear marks here and there, you know. I remember popping some blood vessels in you know, my arms up here. Remember my dad saying the next day, like, are you getting beat up or something? Like, and he got worried. I'm like, no, it's from, you know, lifting. He's like, no, it's not, you know, don't give me that bullshit. But it really was from the lifting, and, you know, I'd go out the next day and work out again like it was nothing, you know. I didn't care about, you know, the pain that I went through, because it was going to end up in something good. And basically I stopped thinking about myself, you know. I started thinking, you know, my mom's laying there in a hospital bed, you know. It'd be pretty great to, you know, walk in there the next day and say, Mom, I did it, you know, and, you know, walk in there with this award and say, here, Mom, you know, this is for you. I did it for you, you know, when you were in here, you know, a couple months ago, you know, just laying here, you know, getting your transplant, going through pain every single day. I was going through not as much pain as you are, but I tried going through the same exact pain that you did, you know, and, you know, that's why I did it, you know. I worked out until the death, you know. I worked out until I couldn't, you know, really raise my hand, you know. I needed, you know, I had to really, like, work just to go like that. And basically, you know, I was like, you know, Mom, I did it. And, you know, I showed her and I saw, like, you know, the tears in her eyes coming down. And I was like, damn, you know, this is something, you know. And, you know, I prayed a couple times, like, you know, I was just like, God, you know, please just be, you know, be by me and, you know, guide me in the right direction. And so, yeah, but, you know, I basically trained my chest, my triceps, my biceps, and basically the inner core up here of like the pec, like your pecs and all that, for, you know, push-ups. And I basically did a lot of sets and focused on like 10-15 reps, you know, bench pressing. That really works your chest, let me tell you, that does. And you know, come the first day, it was 1 minute push-ups and 1 minute sit-ups, and however long you take to, you know, run a mile, jog a mile or something. So the first day, I got 80 push-ups in a 80 push-ups in a minute. I don't really focus on sit-ups because I don't really, you know, see why that's part of a test. Maybe like chin-ups or something. I think that'd be better, but I think I got around 50-ish, maybe 47, you know, not bad, but, and, you know, after that, you know, I just came home and I just put myself through even worse pain, you know, a month prior, because, you know, you only had a week and a half, you know. So Monday until next Friday, I got to get myself into even bigger shape, you know. I got to get bigger by next week, you know. I got to get big, plain and simple. So next week I got 89 push-ups in a minute. You know, I couldn't hit 90, but it's basically non-stop up and down. You don't have time to you know, take a little break. You just got to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. You can't stop. And I got 89. Then I think I got around 54, 56 sit-ups. And the mile time, I improved by a whole minute. The first time I got 8 minutes and 9 seconds. The second time I got 7 minutes and like 4 or 5 seconds, let's say. And that's about it. I did get an award that day. I got the leadership award. It's basically you proved all your skills, like you've had everything put during this police academy. You're basically, you demonstrated all the skills how it should be done, like taken seriously. And basically my first year I got this award here. This is the most improved physical training award awarded to me, Ty Lucas. It's basically you know, it's basically from your first day of PT to your last day. That's basically you improved in push-ups, sit-ups, and your run, like dramatically. You just totally improved. This is my first year. My second year, I got the Chiefs award, and it says awards to recruit that best exemplifies the mission of this police academy, and this was last year. And my next award, which is this year, the leadership award, is award to the presented recruit that possesses leadership quality and demonstrates those skills on like a daily thing. It's like a daily thing. It's not like every 3 days, you know, you do something outstanding. It's every single day, you know. What to add on to that, basically it goes up in like a bar form. Like my first year I was down here, my second year I was up here, my third year up here. You know, it's not like one of them things where it's like, you know, jumbled around all these little places, you know. I went from nothing to something pretty big. But, you know, I'm making this video, basically, I know a lot of people want to know how I did, and thanks for all the support. And Elliott, you know, you're one of the people I owe this, you know, award to back here, you know, just for 2 weeks. You know, month and a half's training just for really only 2 days of, you know, of your time, really, and it's worth it. It is. You know, you gotta train for like, you know, a long time just for what, 1 day, 2 days, but you know, it's worth it. And you know, I put my body through all that pain, you know, for a month, not just for this, I did it for my mom. You know, she's going through some pain, so I should at least go through some pain with her. And yeah, man, you ran a lot of motivation through my head that day, you know, 2 months ago. And you know, I just wanted to let you know, I thought about you, you know, during this, you know, presentation and all that. When I got award, I was like, you know, man, Elliott really rose my spirits up that day, and you know, told me I could do it. You know, so go out and get it. You know, don't worry about what anyone else says. You know, and you know, that's it. You know, but I just really appreciate your help. You know, you're a really good guy. You know, I mean, I'd like to, you know, stick with you. You know, be one of your athletes. You know, one of your athlete friends or something. You know, I'll make videos. You know, I really think you should, you know, take some well-rounded athletes under your wing, you know, and like sponsor them, maybe called like strength camp, something, you know, take some athletes over the, the internet